Just a short little video on embellishing your pours with some milk paint. This pour I did for a night sky, and I mean I could leave it as it is. It like kind of looks like a night sky over the ocean if I divide it, which I mean there's all sorts of things, but if you've got a pour that you're not particularly happy with, as I did with this one, I just want to show you how you can just try. If you don't believe it's worth trying, then saving, then scrape it. But if you think, oh, I might be able to embellish that, so these are just a few little ideas that I'm trying to show you. So that was done all in the acrylic paint, acrylic pouring paint, and I've mixed some folk art milk paint. Just show you the bottle. So it's the folk art milk paint, and I've put it into this little container with a little bit of Floetrol. So it's kind of, it's pretty runny, it's not got much body to it at all, but it can be used for embellishing, or it can use for a whole different pour. But I'm just going to try and do a little bit of embellishing with this. What this kind of reminded me of was a night sky, and I thought, what about Stairway to Heaven through the night sky? So it's just my crazy thought. So it's probably not going to look like a stairway. It will look more like a pebble, a pebblestone path. So I'm hoping. So these little droplets like this, I'll just start off. I mean, you can spend hours embellishing with these droplets. It's good fun, it's therapeutic, and yeah, there's just something relaxing about it. So it's just using a paddle pop stick, or I don't know what you may call them in America. These are little lolly sticks, ice block sticks, or so I'll just start off showing you. So you just basically picking some of your paint up, just doing droplets, and I've got a hair hanging off that, so it's gone now. It's probably gone in my paint. So yeah, when you do them close to each other, it causes like a false cells, which then spread a bit, look, and then cause to look like you've got these really great cells in your work. But also, well, these are spreading a lot, and I think it's because I've got a lot of paint underneath. So it's not actually going to look like a stairway, is it now? Because they're spreading like a big worm. It's going to be like Jack and the Beanstalk to heaven. But it sometimes, gives some unbelievably great effects, which is what I love doing with my art process, is just experimenting with different techniques and paints and the science in it with the different pouring mediums, trying everything. So got a bit of a humming going on in here, and it's we've got like a little tiny fridge that my brother's brought up in his car with him. It's a little car fridge, and it's making all these weird noises. So I'm sorry about that, but I can't turn it off because my brother has got food in there that will spoil. Now this is going completely different. Normally they end up sticking like this, but look at this effect coming in here. So it looks like, yeah, the worm way to heaven. Completely different, but I'm sure actually if I turn this the other way, it will look like snow-capped mountains. So I can then change my description of it all, which you can do because it's your work and it's your process. But look at that effect that this milk paint has created. This is in the I poured with the Mont pouring paints. I was trying to do just a night sky that I was going to do a silhouette on of a city, but I just changed direction as I do, and as any of you can do, because it's your process, it's nobody else's, and that's what I love about it. If things change a direction than what you actually had in your head, don't get upset, or just go with the process. Oh my goodness, what an effect that I've never actually done this milk paint over the Mont pouring paints, but there you go. Look at the effect it's giving. It's kind of like I know what this is more like. It's more like the ice, what do you call them? Glaciers, or what the Titanic hit? What were those? Big icebergs, that's it. These are more like the cells that I would normally get. So why this has took a crazy turn all of its own, I'm always excited about crazy turns. You just got to go with the flow. Don't get upset over it. Wow, wowee! It does really look like icebergs out in the ocean with the night sky. I'll turn it round for you and you'll understand more about my babbling, because from this way it looks like icebergs in the ocean. Just giving you guys ideas, and myself along the way, of embellishing a painting that you're not particularly happy with and think, oh no, I'm going to scrape that. But before you do scrape it, just try doing some embellishments with it and see what you get. Those will stretch out in a second or two, or hopefully just like the others did. It's definitely therapeutic with these drops. If you're not a very patient person, it's probably not the way for you, but it is quite a nice little process to sit here and put droplets of paint on your work, and you're just watching something develop before your eyes. I'm going to turn that around for you. See what you think. Wow, wow, wow. It's coming through to look like icebergs, glaciers. I'm sure other people see so much and point things out to me, which I'm, oh my goodness, yes, it does look. So you probably say it's not anything that you'd have a go at or you'd do. But I'm just looking at ideas to embellish a pour that you're not particularly happy with, and that has got a really good effect to it. It could either be, well, you guys tell me what you think, what you can see in it. I can see a night sky, I can see ice-capped, maybe more so an ice-capped landscape with the ocean in front of it and the night sky behind. So you guys let me know. It was just a short video on showing you what I still work with pours that I'm not very happy with, and giving them a go, because I think, you know, just try, you can create a real masterpiece out of a disaster. A master from a disaster, there you go. That is plain and simple, easy, and it really does look effective. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys for subscribing, the ones that subscribed. If you haven't done so, please do so. If you have subscribed previously, please check that you're still subscribed, because apparently YouTube is doing a sweep at the end of the year and unsubscribing people that they think are not true subscribers, or something like that they put out. So just check that you're still subscribed, and until next time, the next crazy experiment, see you then. Bye.